What's good? This is your boy, Rah The Reflex, coming to you live from Chicago. I'm actually coming from my home, and I'm giving you this video on the tools of the trade for a professional barber. These are some of the various different clippers that I use on a daily basis. Now, I ask you to, be patient at the fact that you might see some stuff in the background because of the fact that I am in the process of moving. So, let's get to our clippers. This is a Wall brand clipper. This is the Wall Storm 2 clipper. It's similar to the Wall Stinger. I use this clipper because it's a detachable blade clipper. It's comparable to the Oscar Classic 76er. It's also comparable to Andis's BGRCs and BGRVs. The good thing about this clipper is a 2-speed clipper and has a switching on and off switch and speed adjustment. It also has a locking mechanism. What that locking mechanism allows for you to do is to be able to put your blade inside of this clipper without worrying about that blade popping up. This clipper can use Wall blades. It uses Andis blades, Oster blades, and ProMate blades. Which brings me to my second detachable blade clipper. This particular clipper is made by Andis. This is the Andis BGRC. Now, it does not have a locking mechanism, but it's also a detachable blade clipper, and you can use any of those blades with this clipper. The difference in this is, if you notice where my thumb is, this button allows for the power cord and its power source to detach from the clipper. The reason for that is because you can actually purchase a detachable charger battery, so you can use it for cordless cutting. Which brings me to my predominant use clippers. As I stated in a previous video, this is the Wall 5-Star Legend clipper. Now, I had to make a correction, and I make this correction thanks to information given to me by Team Wall, is that this is a crunch blade clipper comparable to the Wall Senior, the Wall Designer, and your Andis Improved Master. The correction that I had to make is that this clipper does not go from a 1 to a triple out. It actually goes from a triple out and adjusts up to a little bit longer than a 1A. So you can actually go from a bald cut clean up to a 1.5 inch cut. So this is very good for tapers, bald fades, shadow fades, and things of this nature. I do suggest, if you can get this clipper, definitely get this clipper. You can find this at a lot of beauty supplies. You can also get in contact with any Wall dealer in your area. Big shouts out to Isidore in Chicago and his son Brian at Cutting on the Nine for the information. Which brings me to my Andis Improved Master. Now, when you purchase the Andis Improved Master, do not expect to see this faceplate. This is an additional faceplate that I bought from enteringtheartzone.com. You're going to normally have your traditional Andis faceplate. This is also a standard use clipper. It adjusts from a 3 out to a 1. It has a sliding on-off switch, and it does not boast a crunch blade. It has a traditional blade. Which brings me to my liners. I use each of my liners for different purposes, starting with my Andis Style Liner 2. It has a sliding on and off switch, has a T-blade, and has an adjustment screw. I use this for balling out. I also use this for tapers, and I may also use this for lining up women or lining up my senior clients, primarily because as you age, your skin has a tendency to thin. So because your skin thins, you may not want to use a liner that has been where the blade has been zeroed out because it may be too sharp on that client. This is a wall clipper. This is the Wall 5-Star Razor Edger. I've had this for quite a bit of time, and as you can tell, it's had some use. But I love this clipper. It has a T-blade, a flipping on and off switch, adjustment screw. I use this mostly for graphics. I also use this for very crisp lines, and because not all clients want a razor line. So if they don't want a razor line, I use this and it gives me the same effect without using a straight razor. And it brings me to my last liner. This is an Andis product. This is the Andis T-Edger. This is one of the older models, as you can tell, because its cover is this beige taupe color, as opposed to if you buy it now, it would be black. This has also been in my family for a number of years. It has a sliding on-off switch and adjustment screw, as well as a T-head. This I use to get inside of crisp lines in order to do graphics. I also use this for graphics. I also use this for lining up children and women. Because of the fact that I did not zero out this blade, it gives you a nice clean line without it being too sharp. Now, these are two of your primary cleaning things that you will need for cleaning all your clippers. I suggest that you clean your clippers before and after every use. Brush those clippers, use compressed air to get all hair out of the clippers. This is a organic clipper clean tea tree clipper cleaning spray, and this is brand clipper oil. Oil and clean your clippers is essential to being a professional barber. It also is essential from keeping it from metal on metal grinding, and it also keeps your clipper from overheating while you're cutting. So if you also notice, I have at least 2 to 3 of every clipper that I will use. Reason for this is because it makes it very easy for you to not have to worry about, oh, one clipper breaks, now I'm stuck. If a clipper breaks, I can easily grab another clipper that's comparable to it. The other reason I have multiple clippers is because not all clippers cut the same way on all hair. So I might feel more comfortable using my Improved Master on one head and might feel more comfortable with using my Wall 5-Star Legend clipper on another head. And I alternate between my clippers, so all of my clippers get very much used. So this concludes my video, and if you have any questions about any of these videos, or if you want to know where you can buy face plates, you have comments, or you just want to know how they cut, leave your comments below and I'll get in contact with you as soon as I can. So this is Rah The Reflex. I am The Reflex. Holla at me. Man Event Mafia, Chicago's own stand-up.